Alright, welcome race fans. We are back here with a brand new league here tonight. NORC, some of their famed drivers come over here and started LORA, Lombard Online Racing Association. So welcome in chat there. We appreciate everybody stopping by today. I know some of you are probably watching the Xfinity race on TV, but you got to tune in here. Lombard Nation, hello out there. Good to see everybody. This should be a pretty good race. I think there's a few new drivers in here. I think that's what they're really struggling with right now is a few new drivers that could be causing some extra cautions here tonight, but they've got to learn to race around each other if they're going to be here for the whole season, right? There you go. So I don't have any points to go over because this is the very first race of LORA. So next week we'll have some points for you there to see who's gonna take over the point lead and all that. But we're here for the whole season. Every Saturday afternoon or early evening, I should say, we'll be here for LORA. A lot of new faces in the race here. I see they said it was the first 40 that come in. He said it, the 40 drivers. First 40 that come in get the race. Oh, gonna be fun. By the looks of it, I think we're going to have a full field here. I do believe. Let me see here. We got 36, 38. We need a couple more drivers to come in, and we'll have a full field. Hey, Sam. I don't know if that's Mrs. Lombard in chat there. I'm doing well, ma'am. Alicia, however you say that. Wyatt, Jacob, make sure, Brian, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to subscribe here. We appreciate that very much. Give us a thumbs up on the video, not a thumbs down. We don't like the thumbs down. We only like the thumbs up. We'd appreciate that, please. And thank you. Ooh, got a blinker there. Looks like Josh Robin blinking pretty bad. Wow. I can't stay on him too awful long. Alright folks, we've got about coming down to a minute and a half here. We're going to step away and play the national anthem to get things going and be back right after that with qualifying underway. So don't go anywhere. Good racing coming up. I believe Charles is doing that Roll Film Productions. I believe Charles is doing that tomorrow. So yeah. All right, folks, we'll be right back after the national anthem. Don't go anywhere.
we take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Ready, green, 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 green.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we're back. Qualifying is underway, as I promised. And sorry about that. I had to restart the overlays. They sometimes, I guess, with the new API file, it's not picking up some of the car names, the driver's names. So I had to restart it after practice. So apologize for that. But we're underway here with qualifying. Nobody's turned in a time yet. It takes a couple of laps to get around here to get your first time. Uzak takes the top spot so far. Trexler in second. Hardulo in third. Logan Clampett comes in fourth. Rambler fifth. And that's changing up. Farrow. Daffin coming in fourth. Combs in fifth place. So things are changing here as they keep going around here to get their 2 laps in that they do need to qualify. Now they have a 17x limit, so if you get 17 incidents out there on the track, you are disqualified. But no quick repairs. If you wreck it, you sit on pit road and get it fixed up. I look for a few cautions here tonight, so I do look for some guys to either get disqualified or just have so much damage on their truck they can't continue. But we'll find out here shortly. So about a minute and a half left in qualifying here. Okay, Nate. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think Charles is doing that tomorrow night. All right, looks like Logan Clampett has taken the pole now. 50.12. One of the pro drivers here. We're blessed with the presence of a pro driver today. At least one. All right, that's going to wrap up qualifying, folks. Next, we'll get them down here on the grid. They get ready to line up. All right, Logan Clampett grabbing the pole with a 50.124. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Dylan Gooden in second place. Daniel Falkingham, third place. Landon Cardullo in fourth. Keaton Jones in fifth. Lucas Cram, sixth. Joseph Lombard starting seventh place. Alec Daffin in eighth place. Scott Rambler, ninth. Justin Egan in 10th. Zach Lindgren, I believe is how you say that. He will start 11th. Hunter Johnson in 12th. Jared Darling starting 13th. Mike Skinner in 14th. Anthony Emery 15th. Andrew Combs in 16th. James Morgan 17th. Taylor Frey 18th. Eric Hall starting 19th. Tim Rogers 20th. Grayson Trexler in 21st. Victor Buzak back to 22nd. Seth Noel in 23rd. Jalen Battle in 24th. Joey Bailey in 25th. Luke LaFaro in 26th. Aaron Smith starts 27th. John Barry 28th. Not taking qualifying times back here. And we got a couple of late arrivals, and that crashed my IRTVO. When they join late, that messes up my IRTVO, so...
Caution somewhere, caution.
Sorry about that, folks. It can't be helped when they join late like that. Let me see if I can get back here to where I was at. And they're still joining in late. Yep, crashed again, so... Well, I guess we just ain't going to run down through the grid then. You got the
caution somewhere, caution.
All right, just waiting for them.
Caution somewhere, caution.
Here they go. Logan Clampett in a pink truck. What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I don't know. We had a few drivers that, I don't know, they didn't start or something here. Not quite sure, but. But we'll get through it. $100 laps are turning here today with no resets. I'm not doing DSRL tonight, Sam. Charles does that. I do the Thursday, he's doing the Saturday. All right, here we go, folks. Pace car's in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
There's the green. We're up and going. For the Lombard Online Racing Association here at Daytona for the season opener, folks. They'll get caught up here. Takes a minute for my IRTVO to get caught up. There we go. Falkingham in second. Keaton Jones running in third. There's Joseph Lombard up to fourth. Woohoo! Go, 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 Joe. Gooden in fifth. Upper line, they're not working quite what they thought of. They need a few more trucks up there to get something happening up on that high side. Justin Egan is back to 11th. And, oh, there's the big one.
Caution somewhere, caution.
There's the big one. I'm trying to catch up to him. Landon Bardulo already caught up in that. Let's go see what happened here. It looked like maybe they got a little bit too rambunctious there right on the start. Coming to the line. Give me a second here. We'll get this figured out. Get down here a little bit closer on Landon, because I think he got the old dreaded bumper hook. Not good when you got a caution on the first lap. Yay. Because we're getting a little dicey down here. Bottom row looking good. Right there's where it was, the number 88. Back here to him. That was Alec Daffin. Looked like he kind of, I think he thought there was a hole there to go down into, and there wasn't. Thought he was going to clear, but he surely didn't. So that catches all of them. They're all going to go for a ride. All right, so now it looks like he might be okay. Yeah, he might be all right. I don't know. He'd be able to continue on. But Logan Clampett's still in the lead. Nobody's going to come to pit. Well, a lot of them aren't going to come to pit road. Looks like Keaton Jones did bring his truck down. Most of them going to stay out, looks like. Kind of early to pit. Got a couple of guys out already, I think, here. A couple of drivers did not start. Aaron Smith and Zach Lindgren did not start the race. A couple of blinkers. Well, they're blinking really bad out there. A lot of them did come to pit road. From 18th on back, they did come to pit road. So the front 17 in here did not go to pit road. So Daniel Falkingham second, Dylan Gooden third, Lucas Cram and Hunter Johnson top 5. Justin Egan to 6th, Scott Rambler 7th, Tim Rogers 8th, Seth Noel in 9th, and Joey Bailey out in 10th. Coming from 25th. Making it through that wreck. Well, let's get wanted to get Joseph Lombard down here right off the bat. Joseph, got a copy?
I do, Rudy. How are you?
Well, the first race of the league here. This is pretty cool. Got a heck of a big turnout.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good, and I appreciate everybody tuning in to watch the race. Lap 1, the very first lap of my league, and already have a caution, which is pretty amazing. So hopefully we won't have that happen again. But I appreciate everyone tuning in right now. It's really exciting for me to host an iRacing League. I've been playing this for the last couple of months, and I really appreciate those that participated and joined the league. And then for those that are watching the race right now, it should be a lot of fun this season, and hopefully future to come. But so the caution came out, and I guess the guy in second checked up way too much, and Keaton Jones in front of me had the slam on the brakes, and I just barely got in the back of him because for whatever reason, second place guy just slammed on his brakes for no reason. So I had to come down pit road just to fix a little bit of that. But you know what? I think this is going to be better off for me just to be in the back right now, not be involved in that mess that's probably going to be happening up front. So I mean, I took off good right off the bat, but so it might work out better for me anyways if I stay back here for right now.
Great. All right, well, we're going to wish you the best of luck out there, Joseph. Anybody you want to say to the viewers out there rooting out on Lombard Nation?
Oh yeah, I just want to thank all my supporters and all my subs and fans for tuning in and watching this race. I know it's a big race here tonight. Very first race, the debut of the Lore iRacing series, so I'm really excited about it. Gonna have a lot of fun this season with this league, but hopefully we can have some green flag racing here and not have what happened in on lap 1.
Right. All right, good luck, Joseph.
All right, thank you, Rudy.
All right, yeah, tough break for have that on lap 1, but looks like Landon Cardullo has taken his car behind the wall. And we got, I think, about 4 other drivers sitting on pit road. James Morgan, Justin Morgan, Mike Skinner, and Andrew Combs all sitting on pit road. Not sure if they're trying to get damage fixed up or what. They got caught up into that. It looks like the lights are out. They're doubled up. They're ready to go green flag racing again here. Hopefully they get it settled out now and get some nice green flag laps in. Everybody wish them the best of luck out here. Get this baby cranked up again here. 100 laps. They got 95 to go when they get the green. All right, folks, here we go. Coming around to take the green here. So far, Logan Clampett's led all the laps.
Green,
Race
green,
starts
green,
in,
green.
and there we go, back to green. Good, tucks right up under Logan Clampett here as they get back underway here, get Juan back up to speed. Takes him about a full lap to get up to full speed, so you'll see him coming around to when they cross the line again, they'll finally be at full speed coming out to the line. Hunter Johnson in 6th place. Everybody's staying pretty much doubled up right now. They're looking for something up on the high side. Buckingham up there trying to work with the that high side to get something happening. They need about 2 or 3 other trucks up there right now to make that happen, I think. But I think Buckingham might lead a lap here. Got a pretty good run, and yes, he does. Grabs that bonus point right off the bat. He comes down in front of Logan Clampett, taking over the lead. Tim Rogers sitting in 9th. Coming from 20th place up to 9th now. The whole field's kind of jumbled up a little bit now with the with that caution. Joey Bailey coming from 25th to 10th. Victor Buzak, 12th. Still trying to get something happening up on that high side. We got Lucas Graham up there. Yeah, he's trying to work with number 12 there, Hunter Johnson, on the high side. Jalen Battle back here, 14th position, coming from 24th, pulling another bunch of drivers around with them. Cesar Hernandez, Keaton Jones. Keaton Jones is one of the guys that pitted. He started 6th place, and here he is back in 15th. Anthony Henry. Joseph Lombard started 7th, was up to 4th. He said he's going to ride in the back for a little while, see how things shake out here. Eric Keplinger, a few few names in here I don't recognize. I'm sorry if I'm butchering them. I'm trying my best here. He's going to pass up Lombard. Lombard going to have to work with all Merrill now. Merrill to the back of that group. A little ways back to Taylor Frey. And a long ways back to Matt Hummel with a whole nother crew. Him, Scott Rambler, Sean Williams, Don Barry, Spencer Owen, Jared Darling. These guys all in TeamSpeak together, working together. Alec Daffin. And Josh Robin. Back in the front, Logan Clampett back into the lead as Lucas Cram tries the high side now. Doing really good up here in the front now to get some laps in. Coming around to complete lap number 10 here in just a minute. And Lucas Cram with just a little bit of a head start here. Oh, had a little checkup moment there, and he's going to lose that ground that they just gained. That's cool. Wow, they're a little dicey back there watching Luke LaFaro. Well, he got, you don't want to touch that yellow line in that tri-oval, man. Telling you what, that truck will get all kinds out of shape. He's struggling a little bit right now with the steering on that truck for some reason. No stages. No stages, no green, white checkers or anything like that. He said this season, he's just going to run a straight up, all the way to the end, and they'll go from there. Maybe next season they might try stages or green, white checkers or something. But he said this season, no, just straight up racing. They kind of want to, they kind of want to sort through the drivers, see who all is going to be there. Walking in. Taking 3 laps away from Logan Clampett. Logan's up on the high side now. Alright, let's go to the back here and see how things are going. Grayson Trexler, excuse me, all by himself with a lot of damage on that truck. Amy Corbin also back here. Nobody to draft with. Alex Daffin, another one off the pace a little. Nobody to work with. Kind of got shuffled out of the mix, it looks like. Here's Darling and company. Boy, these guys, what a pack of trucks they've got going here, folks. All the way from Anthony Emery back. This is huge. And you know what, they're in that, what I call the buffer zone, kind of a safe zone. If something does happen in that front pack up there, they have time to check up. So, that's good. Very good. Kristen. Started 36, up to 17th. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Paracarpi, please. Back up front, Logan Clampett, clearly the leader here, trying to get the most laps led. One of the pro drivers in the league here. I'm not sure if he's the only one, but he is one of them. And Andrew Combs back out on the track. Doesn't look like he's very fast, but he is back out on the track trying to pick up a couple of positions. Yeah, he's really off the pace though. Zach Lindgren, coming from 11th to 3rd. He's working the high side. Wow, they got trucks flipping everywhere there. I think it's there could be a server issue. I don't really know. There could be some server problems why everybody's blinking so bad, but pretty good pack of trucks in that front lead pack. There's 13 of them in there. 13 trucks. All the way back to Seth Knoll, he gets shuffled back up a little closer to the front. They go 3 wide around. I believe that is Trexler. I believe, yeah, he just went a lap down. So he gave them the bottom lane there to get by. Did a good job. Good clean racing so far at first caution, but I think they got that out of the way, got it settled. Everything's good now. Logan Clampett up to the high side as Falkingham retakes the lead. Those two battling it up for laps here. Logan Clampett ahead. He's going to get that lap led. Getting pushed by Zach Lindgren, if I'm saying that correctly. And they come down in front of the leader, Daniel Falkingham, and Logan Clampett back to the lead. Lucas Cram is still trying to get that high side working. If they could just get 3 or 4 more cars up there to work with them. They've got 5 in a row, 6 in a row, but they need to get gaggled up together there a little bit. Aaron Hall running in 5th position. He's up there on the high side pushing Lucas Cram. Around to lap a couple more trucks there. Number 35, like to catch up to him. That is Cody Miller joining late. Going to be many laps down. Be hard to come back from 16 laps down, but he's in there racing with the boys. That's good. This is the LORA League. LORA. Lombard Online Racing Association. If you wanted to check it out and join tonight's race, looks like I think they had about, yeah, they had 40 drivers in, which is what he had it limited to. 40 drivers for tonight's race. I don't know about all the rest of the season, but they got, I believe it's 15 or 16 race seasons. This is the first one of the night. So if you're looking hints, if you're looking to join them, yeah. Hey, make sure you hit that follow button. Appreciate that very much. Good racing so far. We're back here now as Seth Knoll still hanging on to the back end of that group. Looking ahead from him here, looks like a little bit of a distance there between him and Luke Lafaro, but he's hanging on to Luke's tail there pretty good. He does. The thing of it is, he doesn't have anybody behind him helping to push. So he's just got to do the best he can to keep it right to the floor to hang on. Hanging on for dear life is what I always say. Up here, Victor Buzak up into the mix. High side seems to be working all right. Passing up a lot of lap traffic. Zach Lindgren just pushing the daylights out of Logan Clampett right now. Oh, must have got hot. Whoa, wow. I don't know, that was really strange how he just kind of backed it right out right there. He's going to go back quite a ways. He must have been really getting hot. Boy, I'll tell you, these trucks will heat up really quick. And Lucas Graham to the lead. Oh, they're ghosting. What? They're ghosting. Uh-oh. That's never good. That's never good when he starts doing that. He's got a connection problem. And up to the lead, Eric Hall leads his first lap of the race. We're getting pretty dicey up here now. Dylan Gooden up on the high side, getting pushed by Logan Clampett. Logan trying to get back to the front. I think that ghosting kind of spooked him out a little bit. It would have me. Wow, you don't see that too often when they're out there racing like that. And Dylan Gooden leads his first lap of the race, so bonus point time for him. Hey Tyler, how you doing? Everybody in Twitch there, hopefully you're enjoying the show. YouTube, thank you. Make sure you hit that subscribe or follow button. And don't forget to give us a like on the video there, folks. Not a dislike, a like. Good racing up in the front here. You guys are really getting after it. Luke LaFaro falls to the back. Seth Knoll was back there, but now he's kind of working here with Tim Rogers a little bit, and he's made a little bit of progress, so he's gotten himself back into the mix of things. Eric Hall still trying to come back on the bottom here. Going good and led that lap. Let's go back in the field here a ways. The next one to go a lap down is going to be Cesar Hernandez. Him and Eric Keplinger working together. And these guys they're only about maybe 10 seconds ahead of the leaders right now. And the two of them are nowhere near as fast. If you look at their speeds, 187. Look at the leader, 194. So they're about 7 or 8 mile an hour faster. That's quite a bit. Well, nice green flag run here. Probably be looking at some of these drivers may have to come in a little bit earlier than others. Some of those guys have pitted on that caution. They'll be able to stay out a couple more laps extra. But probably looking at, I don't think they can make it halfway. Lap 45, something like that, 45 to 48. They should be happen to come to pit road. Some of these guys that have not been on pit road, such as Dylan Gooden, they've still got a few more laps to go here before they're thinking about pit stops. Who's that? Back to 9th. Somebody getting shuffled back there a little bit. Dak is still having trouble here. Not sure what's going on with his truck. But he's falling like a rock. He finally gets into, wow, man, he really fell. Back here with Jalen Battle now. Those two are going to have to get hooked up and get caught back up to Josh Robin. Josh blinking as much as he is, that's really not helping those guys with the draft that much. They're going to have to more or less rely on Joseph Lombard's draft. Joseph's trying to get back to the front. He was up to 4th there earlier, but boy, he did not like the look of it after that first caution. He's looking pretty rough out there, these guys. These guys are still being led by Anthony Emery. They are now 12.3 seconds because they're not organized. They need to get a little more organized, and they would reel that front group right in. Logan Clampett back to the lead up on the high side. Eric Hall on the bottom. Well, again, thank you all for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it very much. I'm sure Lombard Nation's going to be very, very proud of having all of you tune in here tonight. Got about 78 of you. Get that link out to all your friends and family and relatives and everybody. Get them in here. Tune in to watch this race. This should be a pretty good one here. It's turning out to be a pretty good one after they got past that first caution. 27, Justin Egan running in third place here. Kind of a little wobbly. Coming up on more lap traffic. Let's see how they negotiate this. Logan probably communicating with those drivers, telling them stay high. Some of them going below the yellow line, staying low. Wow. Ooh. That's enough to make you a little nervous. There's Eplinger that just won a lap down. Cesar Hernandez. And Alec Daffin, he is a lap down. Amy Corbin, 3 laps down. Still trying to get caught up to the field. Taylor, excuse me, I keep saying Trevor. Taylor Frey, back here in 29. Andrew Combs, 31st, and Cody Miller still trying to pick up a few more positions out here. Is caught up to a pack of cars, so he'll be able to kind of blend in with them and stay with the pack. Hey, Chemo! How you doing, Chemo? Hunter Johnson, 6th place. It didn't take long there. Dylan Gooden got shuffled back to 5th now after he got up there and led 4 laps. I always say you can go from 0 to 0 or 0 to hero in 1 lap. So that's just how fast it changes up here in the front. Now John Barry leading this group back here now. Him, Anthony Emery, these guys are leading the parade. Quite the parade of trucks. These guys are running 12.7 seconds behind that lead pack. Like I said, they're not organized that well. They're running double file. They should get single file and just ride. They would reel in that thing. But we're not worried. A lot of race to go. Cautions to go through, and also the ooh, this may get ugly here. I don't know. Nope, we're gonna play it. Okay. Pit stops and everything to go through, so we're probably about 13 to 15 laps away from first round pit stop. Folks, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to follow us there on Twitch. We appreciate that very much. Like we had a couple of retirees, Spencer Owens and Jared Darling, Caden Henry. These guys have a bunch of rings. Wow. Grayson Trexler, this lap, looks like we're down to about 31 drivers left in the race. Walkingham, 3rd. Joey Bailey on the bottom. Finally getting up here from 25th to 5th. Good move. Well, let's do a little crank it up here, folks.
Caution somewhere.
Oh, never mind. We got a caution. Let's go see if we can find it. Sean Williams caught up in it. No. There's my Taylor Swift all tore up. No. Let's see what happened here to Spencer Owens. I'm going to say probably a bumper hook or something, because these guys are usually pretty good back here. Got down there caught on that yellow line for a second. That makes me nervous. They're racing really close right here. A lot of side draft going on between these guys. Oh, Netcode Deluxe right there. He wasn't even close to him. There was no bumper hook or nothing, but John Barry's truck just all of a sudden kicks around right in front of traffic. Oh my. That's never good when you get that net coding like that. I still think there may be some server problems with this server. So he comes down into Sean Williams. Now that's definitely not net coding there. But for some reason, boy, there was some big net coding between them drivers. Ouch. Yeah, Sean's going to get pretty tore up. So's John Barry. And the 57 there of Scott Rambler. So bringing out the second caution of the race. Cody Miller going to get caught up in it. Yay. Well, they'll get it going again here. And it looks like our leader is going to bring them all to pit road. Couple of them that Beth Noel just run right on through. Alright. Logan clamp it out first. Not sure how that's going. I guess they're going to have to wait till they get to the timing screen here. Yeah, Seth Noel, he's going to stay out. I guess maybe he might have missed his pit stop or something there because he just kind of drove through pits. So I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see him come to pit road. Well, let's see if we can get a driver down here to talk to. One preferably that's in the race. How about we try Hunter Johnson? You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, Hunter, how's the race going for you so far today?
It's been going pretty good. I'm just trying to lay back a bit, keep myself up in the draft, have a chance to win at the end. Yeah, for the most part, it's just been relatively smooth. Just looking to keep it this way.
Yeah, well, you didn't get involved in either of those accidents, so your truck still looks pretty clean, correct?
Yep, no damage.
That's good. That's good. That's what we like to hear. Well, do you think you can get up there? You started 12th. You're back in 7th. Do you think you can get up there and possibly pull out a win today?
Yeah, we do got one more pit stop left in this race. See how that goes. But yeah, I'm going to try to keep myself up in contention, keep myself at RX, and we're going to try and go for this.
Very good. Very good. All right. Well, Hunter, anybody you want to shout out to might be watching?
Not really, no.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, good luck up there, Hunter.
Thank you.
All right. Hunter Johnson running in the 6th place now. Logan Clampett's still leading. And it looks like the truck right ahead of him there, the number 88 of Alec Daffin, trying to get one of his laps back. He does have a little bit of damage on the back. But I don't think that's going to affect his speed too awful much, as long as he stays in the draft. Nose looks good. That's the main part of the truck here in super speedway racing. And net code is when it's like when you're out there racing, okay, everybody's on a different type of internet connection or whatever. And when you're looking at it and you see the guy there, but he may be there, or he may not be there. He may be closer to you than you think he is, and that's what net coding is. And it's hard for them to govern that. Everybody complains about it in iRacing, but there's really nothing iRacing can do about net. You know what their net speeds are and stuff like that. What type of internet connections that people have. So it's all the type of connection that they have. Depends if they're running on Wi-Fi or, you know, there's a lot of variables in there. That's why you'll see a lot of drivers blinking. And when they're blinking, that means that they're really, you know, they're having trouble. So they could be having internet problems. Like Daniel Falkingham there, he's blinking like crazy. Now see, that could be a factor that, you know what we've seen earlier there, a car ghosting inside of another car. That's internet problem. So, all right, lights are out. We're going back green this time by. Going to be restarting on lap 39. Everybody getting caught up to the tail end of the field here. Some guys late coming off the pit road. Still got a few that are on pit road. Sean Williams, John Barry, Zach Lindgren, Scott Rambler. Those obviously caught up into that accident there and getting damage. So, but here we go, folks. Back to green. Pace car's in.
Green, green, green.
And there's a green. They take lap 39, which is about, what, 61 to go? Yeah, 61 if I'm doing my math correct. 61 laps remain. Good racing by these guys. I'll tell you, they're really putting the hammer down now. You know, once we start getting close to the halfway mark, you're going to see guys probably taking a few more chances than they normally would. They've got the whole field caught back up together now. Justin Egan in sixth. Right ahead of Hunter Johnson. Good racing going on by these guys up in the front here. I gotta say, man, these guys are really putting it down. Eric Hall up on the high side, only two of them, and they're actually not doing too bad up there on that high side. Him and Dylan Gooden. They get a little help there from the 27. Justin Egan comes up there with them. Says, hey guys, I can help out here a little bit. Get a little bit of weaving going on around these trucks. There is a little bit of error going on. These guys got to deal with that error pushing on these trucks. Older tires sometimes, of course these guys have all got new tires, but sometimes older tires can make them weave around a little bit too. But the air is the most important thing. Trying to stay on the bumper of your teammate or the guy ahead of you so you don't lose that draft. So it gets pretty hairy out there sometimes. That's why you see these guys bobbing around. Lampett's still leading. Led 31 laps up to 32 this time by. Okay, as I was saying before, let's do a little crank it up here, folks. What do you think? I think it's time for some crank it up.
somewhere, caution.
Alright, we got a caution. Looks like Anthony Emery might have got caught up into that. Trying to catch up with a few of these guys. Cody Miller was caught up in it. Let's go see what happened. Let's go see what happened. Something definitely in the draft right there that happened. These guys are coming up. Oh, wow. They just come up on him like crazy right there. Wow, what was going on there? Somebody wasn't paying attention or something. They were about to go 4 wide. I mean, you can look here. They're going to go 4 wide around Cody Miller. Everybody trying to dodge. You got the 42 on the outside. He does clip Cody Miller. Man, that was unbelievable right there, folks. And you can see that these guys are... yeah, Cody's going to get... boy, he's going to get spun clear down on the grass. And a lot of other cars going to get involved in that too. So, man, oh, man. Big pile up. This is the big one here, I think, folks. This got a lot of them caught up in it. Falkingham into it. He's on pit road now. Wow. Not what we wanted to see, though. Well, third caution of the race here, folks. Now we're going to have a few takers come to pit road. Hunter Johnson, he comes down. I'm going to top off my fuel. You kind of want to get on a different strategy sometimes. Now at super speedways, maybe not so much, because you do have to have a partner to draft with. So you know, it's kind of like an iffy thing there. But he's going to do a tire change. Anthony Emery's in. Tim Rogers, Victor Buzak, Josh Robin on pit road. He's blinking like crazy. Daniel Falkingham, of course. Eric Hall on pit road. These guys topping off their tanks. Now Cody Miller was caught up in that, but and he's still smoking like crazy. And I don't know if he's just going to take it till it just blows up or what here. I'm sure somebody's telling him that he's smoking. At least I hope so. Well, we'll see. He probably will come to pit road, but let's see if we can get here. Let's see. Anthony Emery, you got a copy? Anthony.
Yes, sir, I do, Rudy.
Anthony, boy, that was a very close call for you. How's the truck? Did you get any damage on that?
No, I'm actually fine.
Okay.
Unfortunately, for the rest of the North crew down there, about 5, 6, 7 of us, they're all pretty much destroyed. So I'm the lone reigning. I guess Robin's here too. We're the only two left to have a shot for North, but we're gonna try to bring it home here.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's been kind of nip and tuck up there in the front. A lot of good racing going on in the front, but the accident before this one here with John Barry, that was pure net code there between him and Sean Williams. Oh my gosh, there was like 3 or 4 feet between them, you know?
Yeah, I watched it in my mirror. It didn't look like they made contact at all, and then I heard about the replay, and that's ridiculous, man. But,
yeah, it is.
Really unfortunate for those guys. Looking forward to working with them.
I know it. Well, you're up to 15th now, right about where you started, so Do you have a partner to work with? Are you working with Josh or anybody?
I don't know what I'll end up doing. I think there's going to be more wrecks. I really do. So I think I'll probably sit in the back. But I don't know. I don't think I'll be up. You won't see me if I'm still there. If I'm still, my car's still in good condition. You probably won't see me at the front until about 20 to go.
Okay. Well, that's what we'll be looking for. All right, brother.
And if I wreck out, mind if I go up here with you?
Absolutely not. You go right ahead. You come on up here.
All right, bud.
All right. Okay, thanks. All right, good luck to the drivers that are remaining in here. We've got a lot of them sitting on pit road. Golly. Pit road looks like a junkyard right now. See if I can get down here a little closer. A lot of trucks on pit road. You can see a lot of them on pit road. Man, looks like a junkyard. All right, caution number 3, folks. Not really that bad for super speedway racing, I don't think. For the first race of the season, there's a lot of new drivers in the league here that maybe some of these guys have never raced around each other, so they'll get it together. Probably by mid-season, they'll have some phenomenal racing going on out here, I'm sure. Well, everybody wonders where Joseph Lombard is. There he is, back up to the 7th position where he started. 7th or 8th, right along in there. Very good. For all you Lombard Nation folks out there wanting to know where your driver is, there he is, 8th place. Alright, lights are out. They're doubled up, but the field ain't tightened up yet. I don't know what's going on here, but somebody's not tightening up the field very much. And we're about to go back green. Victor Buzak, Scott Rambler take it behind the wall. They're really laid back. These guys are really being kind of cautious right now on this restart. Waiting to see if anybody's going to smoke the tires. Pace car's in.
Green.
There's the green. I didn't think anybody smoked the tires. They don't. In the trucks. They got horsepower, but not that much horsepower. And these guys are out here. They're not really on that old of tires. Maybe 10 laps or something like that. 28 to 12, tell you what, Luke Rivero, he keeps grabbing a hold of that yellow line. That's going to cause a problem. Not more careful. He could bring out a caution with that. Oh, Lombard. Oh, what the heck there? Lombard almost come down the hill into the 55 with Keaton Jones. And I think they did make contact. Keaton got all kinds out of shape right there. Johnson getting by, going back in the night. Caleb Bailey, or Battle, coming from 24th to 9th. Wow. They're all down the map, almost way down from the bottom. Add another one coming from 34th up to 13th. Not a whole lot of drivers left in the race. Walkingham is back out, coming back out on the track, but heavy damage on that truck. Just trying to make the best of it here, maybe pick up a couple more positions, but he is not nowhere near up to full speed. 5 laps down. Logan Clampett still in charge. Got 41 laps led. He hasn't finished the most laps led yet. A lot of wiggling going on here between these drivers. Justin Egan, a little, got that yellow line just a little bit. Lucas Cram He's still on the high side, but he can't get any pavement up there. Nobody wants to go up on the high side with him. 73 taking a look there, Keith Jones in 7th. Hernandez coming from 39th, I think actually started almost dead last on the field and running in line. So he has made way great progress up through this field. I mean, probably the big, well, he is the biggest mover. The biggest mover out there right now. Eric Keplinger off the pace. Gonna lose the draft here. About 1 second off of Seth Noel. And you get about that 1 second mark and you can lose the draft really easily. And that's what's happening right now. Man, they went 3 wide there for a second. They're about to do it again. Oh, contact back there. Jalen Battle looks like got into Tim Rogers. Wow, they're getting pretty touchy-feely back here. Wow. Oh, there we got another one, I think. They get it straightened out. Hernandez. They must have got it straightened out, so no caution. I think, yeah, Kristen got turned right there and touched the wall, but no caution. Joey Bailey, I think those two make contact. Bailey now, we're down on the apron of the track here. Something going on with Joey's truck. He is not up to full speed. I don't know, maybe the engine let go. It may be. I think the engine let go in Joey Bailey's truck. And that's a tough break for a lot of these guys. James Morgan back out on the track. Many laps down, 40 laps down, but he's trying to pick up a bunch of positions here. Folks, don't forget to turn that up to 1080p because we are streaming in 1080p. Hey, Herbie, thank you for the follow there on Twitch. Thank you. Well, they're getting single file now. They're getting kind of slowed down here a little bit. We got about a 6-truck breakaway. A little bit back to 7th place there. Justin Egan working with Joseph Lombard. Guys, just about a half a second behind Hunter Johnson right now. Matt Hummel by himself in 9th. And he's going to continue to drop. He'll probably fall back here in with Seth Noel and Cesar Hernandez. Cesar, boy, that was a close call for him. That he almost got took out of the race right there. Look at checking in on Kristen now. He's got nobody to work with back here. He did tap the wall there, maybe a little slower. Actually, quite a bit slower. Probably get picked up here by Jalen Battle. Jalen's got some damage too, but those two get hooked up together. They should be able to pick up a little speed. Anthony Emery coming to pit road. What I think he's probably doing here is making his final pit stop. that would be my guess. He's going to make his final pit stop. Couple others coming in. Anthony, wow, he's not moving. All right, well, continue to lead. Logan Clampett, now I do, yes, he has clinched the most laps led here left. Folks, he will not be able to, nobody will be able to beat that. He's got 48 laps left. Got a couple other onesies. Dylan Gooden led 5. Daniel Falkingham led 3. Eric Hall led 1. Logan now has led 49, so nobody can top that. He will get the bonus point for the most laps led. To the high side, Luke LaFaro. Trying to make something work up there. Him and Lucas Cram working together. Like I said, we got about a 6-truck breakaway here from we got Justin Egan and Joseph Lombard, which are about that 1 second margin behind that lead pack and losing the draft. Once you lose that draft, they'll continue to fall because they're nowhere near as fast as that lead pack up here. You look at the speed there, Logan Clampett doing about 196. Well, they're in the corner right now, 190. And if you look at these guys, they're about 188. So they're a couple of miles an hour off the pace. And that's all it takes. Just 2 miles an hour can make a big difference. Hey, Chemo, following me on Twitch. Thank you. Thank you, Chemo. Pretty awesome. Thank you, sir. And we don't have very many trucks left in the race right now, I can tell you that. You're everywhere. Yeah, I hear you, brother. I hear you. Dylan Gooden had 5 laps earlier. He's just content right now with riding there behind Logan Clampett. You can't get the most laps led, so you might as well just ride it out now. So they get down to about 20 to go, then we'll see that change. I think we'll see Dylan probably try to pull out past Logan here. But they got one more round of pit stops to go through here, folks. The only one I see that I thought was making a short pit there was Anthony, which he said that he might come up to the booth with me. So he might just pop into the booth with me here. Doing real well up on that high side, but boy, they need to work together a little bit more. If they got a couple more cars up there, they would probably be able to pass if they got more trucks up on the high side than they did on the low side. But with them having 4 on the bottom and 2 on the high side, 4 on the bottom are going to be a little faster. Go back and check on Justin Egan and Joseph Lombard, running 7 seconds behind that lead pack. Coming in there, the number 24, Jalen Bailey coming in, and Kristen, and then his pit stop. Making those final pit stop here. Actually not doing bad here for their position. Waiting to see when the leaders are going to come in. They shouldn't be much longer here, folks. I mean, they're inside the window where they can make it the rest of the way, but they're probably just kind of hanging on to see if the caution doesn't come out. That's probably the best thing to do right at the moment. But with the fewer cars there is out here right now, I would say the chances of the caution coming out are a lot less than when we first started the race. Anthony, I didn't know if you were going to come up to the booth with me or not. Pete Jones on the high side. Making a run there, getting a little push from Lucas Cram. Luke Libero about to lose the draft here if he's not careful. He's got to get tucked up there with them guys. Otherwise, we're going to have a 5-truck pull away. Pete Jones with a little bit of a lead, has not led a lap yet today. They're going, passing up the lap truck there. 25. Tim Rogers. Tim Rogers goes a lap down. And then 12th place. His truck's clean, he just didn't have anybody to draft with, so. Well, Keaton Jones just led his first lap of the race, so he gets a bonus point. He's definitely one to keep an eye on out there, I can tell you that. Him and Hunter Johnson, some of these other guys I don't know that much about, but I'll learn them as the season goes on here. We'll see what kind of driving that they do. Back in the field here, we got Seth Knoll, Matt Hummel, and Cesar Hernandez. These three working together. Now, them three should be okay. They should be all right because with pit stops coming up here, they should be able to stay on the lead lap. Now the question is, when they pit, do they take 2 tires or do they do a 4-tire change? Alright, still in the lead. And now back here, Justin Egan and Joseph Lombard have fallen to almost 20 seconds behind that lead pack, folks. That's how much they're dropping. I mean, they're dropping like crazy now. Won't be long, they're going to be back here with this group of Seth Knoll, Matt Hummel, Cesar Hernandez. Which might be a good thing, because if we get those three working with Justin Egan and Joseph Lombard, that'll make a 5-truck pack. Might help a little bit. I know Joseph said he was coming in here to have some fun tonight, and boy, I'll tell you, he sure is. He's having a blast. Got that newly painted truck there with the Laura on the front. Looks pretty good. Back up front, still waiting to see when the leaders are going to come to pit road. We're coming to 30 to go this time by, folks. So I would think that they're probably considering it here before long. I thought maybe looked like they were going to slow up right there and come down, but they're not really that organized to make a pit stop, only the inside line, because that outside line wouldn't be able to stop. Well, they could, but it would have to be a lot of communication out there between them guys. You know, so they said, hey, we're pitting this time by. I definitely got to talk to Logan about that pink paint job, though. Definitely got to talk to him about that. Well, thank you guys. You're making me blush. Golly. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Lombard. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Well, Justin Egan, look, Joseph Lombard now continue to drop, now back almost 24 seconds behind that lead pack. So you can tell that front 6 trucks have pulled away that much in just a short amount of time. That Knoll's starting to close in on them, and they've pulled away a little bit here from Caesar. Caesar was up there, but did get caught up into that wreck a little bit. I don't think he got that much damage on the truck, but it could be just enough maybe to slow him up a little. But they are going to join forces in here with Justin Egan and Joseph Lombard. They come up on him with a pretty good run, though, which I'm kind of surprised they had that big of a run. Matt Hummel going to tuck up under him. Well, that helped catch up Cesar Hernandez. Boy, he needed that. He needed that big time. 26 seconds behind the leader. There we go. Now they're going to fall into play. Back up front, Logan Clampett. He'll continue to lead. 62 laps under his belt there that he's led, folks. Gosh, I'm no pro. Don't tell anybody I'm a pro. I'm no pro. Luke LaFaro. Staying right with these boys. He had a little help there, looks like, from the lap truck of, figure out who that is. That's 25 of Tim Rogers. Oh, contact. Oh, wow, they're getting a little dicey up here now. He just made contact in the back there of Hunter Johnson, wrinkled the tailgate and the rear spoiler on that truck. Just a slight amount of contact between him and Luke LaFaro. It don't take much to dent the back of these things. Alright, well, who's ready for another little crank it up here? Well, I don't know. Let's wait till they get done making their pit stops, and we'll do another crank it up. Alec Daffin off the pace, 3 laps down, but 13th position. Jalen Battle, now we've seen him up there. He was up in that lead pack for quite some time, but he's got a little damage on the truck and not quite as fast as he once was. Working with the other lap truck there of Taylor Frey. Taylor in the number 10. Looks like they're going to swap up the lead there. Taylor running 10 laps down, and Jalen running 4 laps down. Looks like Jalen may be a little faster, so he's probably going to pull away from him. So Daniel Falkingham was up there, led 3 laps earlier. Looked like was looking really good. Looked like he might be some good competition for Logan Clampett. And now he's back in 17th position with a lot of damage after getting caught up in that wreck. Andrew Combs, he's still out on the track. Going to pick up about 3 more positions here. And James Morgan He's still on the track. He should be able to pick up a bunch of positions here right directly. In the next 5-6 laps, he's going to pick up a bunch. All right, Cesar Hernandez leading this group. Him and Joseph Lombard do not want to go a lap down. Was that Sean Williams I just seen? Who was that I just seen? Sean Williams is back out on the track, folks. All right, he got Taylor fixed up and they're back out on the track. Yes. Way to go, Sean. He sat there and got that truck fixed. That's what it takes. That's what you call that never give up attitude. You get a little damage on it, hey, come out there and pick up as many positions as you can. Every position is a point. Believe me, they add up coming down to the end of the season. The last one on the lead lap now, Matt Hummel running 30 seconds behind that lead pack. Well, these four here running right together. Cesar Hernandez, Joseph Lombard, Seth Noel, and Matt Hummel. And they've kind of got organized here a little bit, staying together. 22 to go, and no signs of the leader coming in just yet. I know they can't make it the rest of the way, but there's been a few of them that have been on pit road, but looking here for Logan Clampett. The last time Logan Clampett, last time he was on pit road, I think it was around lap 33 or 35. So yeah, he's got to be thinking about pit road here pretty quick. Not going to be able to make it. Mason, how you doing, Mason? Quiet. Glenn, how's everybody doing? Had a few in Twitch here today. Thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate that very much. We're streaming to Twitch, Mixer, streaming, YouTube, and Hitbox. Mashcast, whatever you want to call it. Streaming to all of them today. So, but thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate that very much here at MaxSpeedTV. Don't forget to give us a like, and if it's your first time there, please do subscribe or follow us. You can check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com for our full schedule. And we've got a couple of them that did pit. Joseph Lombard, yeah, they did pit, so they're good now. Him and Cesar Hernandez, they're good to go now. But they come out right behind Seth Noel and Matt Hummel. Man, what are the odds of that, huh? They need to pit. And leader's still not making any move to come to pit road. Hey, Bonza. I forgot to say hello to you. I apologize. Okay, here they come. Boy, I'll tell you what, Logan Clampett is coming in pretty hot. Oh, contact. Oh, no, that's a big penalty right there, off in the grass. Dylan Gooden got into the back of him or something. Somebody got into the back of him. Keaton Jones is going to be up front now. Oh, my. Big penalty. That's going to be about a 15-second penalty on pit road for Logan Clampett for unsafe pit entry, I do believe. I would think, but I could be wrong on that. I thought he'd come in there a little hot. It was a little hot. Well, Lucas Cram come out on top of that one. And it looks like a two-tire pit stop is what he did. And here comes another. This is back around now. These guys, Seth Knoll and Matt Hummel, I do not believe have pitted yet to make their final pit stop. Let me see if I can find when they pitted last. Matt Hummel pitted on lap 44. No, they cannot. He cannot make it. But he will have to come to pit road. The same with Matt Hummel. And it looks like Joseph Lombard and Peter Hernandez get back on the lead lap. Yeah, they will get back on the lead lap. They'll be at the tail end of the lead lap. Lombard running in ninth. The leader, Matt Hummel. Matt's going to come around and collect a bonus point for leading the lap. Seth grabbed the last one, and Matt grabbed this one, so they both get a bonus point. Very cool. Very cool. Boy, Hernandez is blinking like crazy there. And he's gone. Wow, what happened to Cesar Hernandez? He just, like, vanished. And you just don't know. This is what I'm talking about with net coding and stuff. You don't know. He could just pop right back in front of you. Ooh, that's the weird part. Lucas Cram, Hunter Johnson working together. Running third and fourth. And they're starting to close that gap a little bit now. Lucas was the first off of pit road, only taking a two-tire change. And it looks like Hunter Johnson only took a two-tire change as well. Luke LaFaro in fifth. And now this is where it gets interesting because Keaton Jones and Logan Clampett a little over half a lap behind those leaders right now, but a long ways to go. They have got to pit. These guys have already pitted. But the good part is here, Lucas Cram and Hunter Johnson, they do a two-tire stop, and they're working together. They're going to be the leaders after this all shakes out here with Matt Hummel and Seth Knoll coming to pit road. I know they're going to have to come in one more time. Matt Hummel was on pit road. Let me find him here. I can tell you exactly. He was on lap on lap 44. So yeah, there's no way he can make it that far on a tank of fuel. So he'll be coming to pit road. He's got to be coming to pit road anytime now. Anytime now. He's just pushing the daylights out of 8th place, Joseph Lombard. Two have actually hooked up, and they pulled away quite a bit there. Lucas Cram, Hunter Johnson coming up on them really quick. They're down to less than 3/4 of a second. And as organized as they are, I would say you're probably going to see them go by Matt Hummel up there in front and Joseph Lombard. I mean, the way they're moving here, the way they're gaining ground on them and stuff. Of course, we're using the draft a little bit right now, but they're going to come up on them with a full head of steam, and you're going to see they're going to pull out. There they go, pulling out, and that's going to be a pass for the lead. So Lucas Cram will be our leader. Now, Lucas has not led a lap yet today. He's tried. It's not for a lack of trying. Oh, wow, good save by Joseph Lombard. That was close. Got down there on that yellow line. Boy, that's dangerous territory down there. And Lucas Cram leads his first lap of the race. It could be the winning lap, too. I would say it was a good call by those two, only taking 2 tires. That was an excellent call. Hey, Michael. Hey, Joel, how you doing? And Matt, I do believe Matt's got a pit. I can't believe he can make it the rest of the way. Yeah, here he comes to pit road now. I figured he was getting about that time. He must be about running that thing on fumes. Him and Seth Knoll coming to pit road together. They've been out there running together for quite some time, so that's good. At least they'll have partners when they get back off of pit road. And the smart thing for them to do would be to take a 2-tire change and get the heck out of there as quick as they can. And that's exactly what they did with a 2-tire change. Actually, I think Seth Knoll might only took fuel. He probably took a splash of gas, no tires, and they were out of there. Logan Clampett and Keaton Jones. 30 seconds behind the leader. Logan, they had that little get-together there on pit road. And this is going to be the hard part right here. Logan Clampett back here, 4th place after leading 71 laps today. And may not get the win. He came into pit road really hot, locked them up, and got bumped in the rear there coming to pit road. Spun it out into the grass. Of course, that gives you an unsafe pit entry, so he had to serve that penalty. He was on pit road for 30 seconds. Pete Jones, 32 seconds on pit road. And Luke LaFaro, another one, they're working together there. He was on pit road for 20 seconds, so lengthy pit stop for him. And this is why these guys are way back here versus Lucas Cram and Hunter Johnson up front. Now with 9 to go, I don't think there's enough laps. There's no way that they can catch up to them. Cody Miller back out on the track. Mike Skinner caught up in some wreckage there earlier, trying to pick up some positions. Don't think he might pick up 1 position before this is over. John Barry back out on the track. Looks like they've got some of that bear bond or something there. No, the whole front grill's missing on that truck. Holy smokes. Working together with Andrew Combs right now. Of course, Sean Williams, he's out on the track. Going to pick up probably about 3 or 4 more positions here. Yeah, he's probably looking inside the top 20 by just getting back out there. That's what it takes. But it's going to be clear sailing for Lucas Cram and Hunter Johnson. Now the question is, which one's going to win it? Is Hunter Johnson sitting there waiting to make that last lap pass? Coming to the checkered flag. I mean, he wouldn't be much of a racer if he didn't try, right? Am I right on that? No, that's not the Mike Skinner that we know, the racer. This is a guy in there named Michael Skinner. I think there's actually a couple of them in iRacing named Michael Skinner. Or one's named, yeah. But it's like Michael Skinner 1 and Michael Skinner 2 or something. This one here is Michael Skinner. I know that's not Mike Skinner, the racer. Well, those guys have made a little progress, but it's like taking a bucket of water out of the ocean there, folks, because they're still over half a lap behind. Not enough laps of time to get up there. Everybody's made their last pit stop. It's just drive. All they can hope for right now is maybe something happens up here with Lucas Cram and Hunter Johnson to change that, or a caution come out and get them caught up. But it's clear sailing for these two here, coming to 5 to go this time by. been a good race. Gonna look back here real quick, folks. We've had 3 cautions tonight. Not bad at all, I'm telling you. 15 lead changes. Oh, you bet. I'd take that any day of the week in a 100-lap race. We've lost a lot of drivers. We did have the big one there that caught up. And the wrecks that they've had today have really taken out some pretty good drivers. So, and I think there were probably a few that could have got back out there and turned some laps, picked up positions, but that's the way it goes. Tom Williams coming around here. He's going to pick up another position. Who will go into 23rd, passing up Andy Corbin. There it is. And then next lap by, he'll pick up 2 positions from Eric Keplinger and Paul Merrill. So Sean picking up positions. He's looking at the top 20 here today easily. Lucas Cram, 4 to go. That second pack, winning in 3rd, 4th back here, Keaton Jones, Logan Clampett, Luke LaFaro, Seth Knoll, and Matt Hummel. Oh, Matt Hummel's way off the pace back here. These guys are. Seth Knoll and Matt Hummel. They made that late pit, which might have hurt them a little. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that really hurt them a lot. Oh, what the heck? Matt Hummel just took a way down on the apron. I'm not sure what happened there with Matt, unless he had a black flag he had to serve or something. Or he didn't get enough fuel in the truck. That hurts when you got a pit with 3 to go. Ouch. Well, Lombard they just went by. Lombard's now up to 7th, but he is a lap down. Quite sure how he got a lap down again, but oh, I guess he was a lap down. Okay, my bad. Okay, well, still, you know what? That's pretty good. Started 7th, running in 7th. Nobody to work with, but hey, I'd take 7th. That's a good finish here for the first race out of the season for the league owner. Well, the second group is reeled in about another second, but it's not going to be enough because they're coming to take the white flag this time by for Lucas Cram and Hunter Johnson. When's Hunter going to make his move? Uh-oh, they're coming up on lap traffic. Oh, boy, that was close. See, that's what could have changed the whole complexion of this race right there, folks. Just lap traffic getting in the way. Passed up Seth Knoll, put him a lap down. Only 5 of them left on the lead lap right now. White flag in the air for Lucas Cram and Hunter Johnson. Let's stay right with them here and see who's going to win. The first race for Laura. Every Saturday we'll be here, folks, covering Laura's race. Thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate it so much. I'm sure Joseph does too, and all the guys that are running in the race. Good to have a fan base. Uh-oh, this could get ugly. Hunter looks to the bottom, looks to the top, look back to the bottom, now back to the top. He's got to run. I don't know. This could be right down to the wire. He gets down close to get some side draft. It's going to be close. I don't know. It's going to be Hunter Johnson wins it. Holy smokes. Hunter Johnson brings home the win, folks. Nice win. Congratulations, man. That was an awesome finish. He did just exactly what I expected him to do. Awesome finish. Yes, sir. All right, well, we'll get these guys up here in just a minute. We'll talk to them as all the fireworks are going off. And we will talk to these guys now. I don't know if Lucas Cram's in here. I don't believe he is, but Let me see if I can get Hunter Johnson here with me. Hunter Johnson, you got a copy? Hunter?
Yes, here, I'm here, sorry.
Wow, man, what a finish that was.
Flag.
You know, you did just exactly perfect on that pass. And, you know, I seen you were sitting there with a lot of patience and just waiting for that last lap, pushing Lucas Cram like that. That was really awesome. So tell me about them last few laps. What was going through your mind?
I was just thinking, if he got help from a lap car, I was thinking he might try to hook up with a lap car to see if he could like maybe work with him, and like, so I was just thinking that if I could get out from behind him and kill his momentum coming to the line, that I would have a chance at it. So that's what I did coming down the back straightaway. I just tried to get out from behind him, and you know, I just it worked out there.
Very good, very good. Well, I'll tell you what, that was a nail biter right at the end. Okay, you guys decided to work together there them last quite a few laps, but you both did a 2-tire change on that last pit stop. Was that in the plan, or did it just work out that way?
We actually didn't take any tires. We just both we told each other we were gonna take 8.5 gallons of fuel, and we were gonna be out of there. And we actually came earlier than we wanted to, but the other 3 drivers that were ahead of us or in that pack came down, so we just made a last minute kind of audible to get down into pit road, and they ended up wrecking. So it really worked out there.
Yes, sir. Well, it was a great race, man. Congratulations for the season opener of Laura. Now we expect to see you here all season long, Hunter.
Yeah, I will be racing the entire season here.
Very good, very good. Well, I'm not sure. I didn't look at the schedule to see where you guys are at next week, but take a look here real quick if I can figure it out. Let me see. Atlanta next week. Okay, so what do you think about Atlanta now? I know there's been a lot of controversy about the tire situation there at Atlanta. What are you expecting?
I mean, I like the track. I think it's going to be difficult in the long run. If we get long runs, you know, just managing the tires, and you know, it's probably going to end up being a tire strategy race rather than a fuel set strategy race, because you know those tires wear out so quickly. So you might be running your race just trying to get tires before fuel, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, man, congratulations again, Hunter. Anybody you want to give a shout out to or thank here before you go celebrate this win?
Oh yeah, I'd like to thank Lucas. We were just kind of staying with each other the whole race, and you know, I gave him a heads up. You know, I was gonna try to race him for it, and you know, we're good friends. We raced a couple of other leagues together, and yeah, it was awesome.
Well, go celebrate it, and we'll see you next week at Atlanta, Hunter. Congrats.
Thank you.
All right, catching up with Lucas Cram. Lucas, you got a copy?
10-4.
Well, Lucas, you knew, you know, the communication that you and Hunter had going through that. Tell me what your thoughts were, just knowing that coming down to that, you know, coming off of turn 4 on the last lap, that he was going to try that run. Was there anything you could have done different to try to hold him back there?
I don't really think so. I was thinking about trying to come up and block him high, but that would have just caused us to wreck. So I was just hoping that the inside run or the inside lane would be fast enough to hold him off, and hopefully I could side draft him too. But he just got too big of a run.
Absolutely. Well, you know, we always see that on super speedways. You know, the guy up there in the lead, he's just a sitting duck. You know, all you can do is just hope, you know, keep your fingers crossed and hope you cross that line before him. But what did you think of the race here today? Only 3 cautions. Pretty good.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was feeling pretty tired there at the end of the race. That long green flag run. I didn't expect me and Hunter to pull away. I expected us to, you know, be in a small group. But that was a lot of fun between me and him. Like he said, we're good friends, so it was fun to race it out and have a photo finish at the end.
Yes, sir. Well, I mean, you guys had, gosh, about a half a lap ahead of third place, you know, back there, them guys. And but there was a little bit of other stuff that went on there, why that happened. But man, congratulations on second place. How's it make you feel to win? Well, you get 1-2 here with your buddy Hunter. How good's that feel?
It was pretty sweet. I never expected it. I didn't know he was even in the league until I joined the race. But yeah, it was really cool for me and him to finish 1-2, and hopefully we can get her done next week.
Yes, sir. Now, what are you expecting in Atlanta? Knowing all the controversy about the grip there.
I feel it's gonna be very slick. It's gonna be a lot of slipping and sliding. It's gonna only separate the plate racers from the wheelmen who can actually handle a rough track like Atlanta. Hopefully it's not a complete wreck fest. I feel like a lot of the guys in this league are pretty good, so hopefully it go pretty well.
Well, are you a wheelman?
I don't know. I ran Atlanta the other night in league race and ended up winning it, so I guess I'm not bad.
Okay. All right. Well, we can't wait to see what you can do next week, Lucas. Congrats on second. Anybody you want to shout out to or thank?
Yeah, just thank Hunter. Just running with me right there. I didn't expect to get big of a lead, but it was a lot of fun. I want to thank him for racing me clean and taking the same strategy I took and get us a 1-2 finish.
Absolutely. All right. Well, we'll see you next week, Lucas, and congrats again on second.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. We caught up with third place, Logan Clampett. Logan, you got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Wow, tell me about that pit stop, brother. We watched you. You come into pits there. I mean, you were extremely hot coming in there. And when you hit pit road, you were locked down and somebody got into the back of you. Tell me about all that.
I was going to make it. I was down to 72 before the line, and usually on iRacing, you can usually be above the speed limit. It's a glitch or something. You can be above the speed limit at the line there. So I was going to make it. I've done it plenty of times, but yeah, Dylan came in super hot and got us in the rear there and gave us speeding and went off the track and spun there. But it's kind of just like whatever. It was a fun race. But yeah, I'm just doing this for fun. I mean, I'm not really worried about it. I was kind of laughing actually when that happened.
It was kind of a bittersweet moment right there because, you're going to come out of here with a good points night, finishing third. You led the most laps here today with 71 laps. So you're going to get a good points night out of it. And I don't know, it might even just keep you in the points lead. I don't know. We'll see next week how the points shake out. But, with you up there in the front and battling with some of those other guys that were really challenging you that, and knowing just how difficult it is at super speedways, everybody's kind of on an even playing field. What do you do different to try to keep that truck out front?
It's all about side draft, man. You just got to work the side draft. I noticed that whichever line I went into, I could keep the lead. Like if I stayed low, then I could keep the lead. If I went high, then I could keep the lead. It's all about pinching if you're on the high side and make sure when the guy in front of you is going for the lead on the outside, you can get his side draft and slow him down. It's just all about working the side draft, and that's what I'm really good at, keeping the lead.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what, you did a great job out there today, Logan. You showed that, you still got it, man. Even though you're a pro, you still got it. So
yeah.
Well, congratulations to you for bringing home third. Now, let me hear your thoughts as a pro driver. What's your thoughts on Atlanta next week?
I can't wait. I think it'll be kind of tight. I know Lucas said it'll be slick, but in the truck it's kind of tight on iRacing. It depends what weather we're in. But that was no, I can't wait for Atlanta. So hopefully we can pull off a win there and dominate the race.
Well, you're saying it's tight, and I've heard a lot of guys saying it's loose, but it's a preference thing. I know
it's well in the truck because I've raced C-Fix there this week, and it's kind of on the tighter side. But yeah. Like in the B car, and the B car's semi loose, and then the Cup car's super loose. But it's the truck; it's under power. Gotta expect it to kind of be tight too.
Right. All right, well, Logan, anybody you want to thank for your third place finish and close victory?
Well, thanks to Daniel there early in the race. We were working together really well there, and then Dylan there for working with me at the end. We had a pretty good strategy. We were only gonna take like half a tank with no tires, and we were gonna come out with a huge lead, I believe. But yeah, that's about it. And then thank you guys for broadcast and Joseph Lombard for hosting this series.
Oh yeah, man, I'm glad to be on board with him. I like Joseph, and he's got quite the following, so it's good to have him on board. So, all right, well, we'll see you next week, Logan. Thank you for talking with us, and again, congratulations on third.
Thanks, Rudy.
All right. All right, let's get up here and run down through the results, folks. Hunter Johnson comes home with his first victory here in the Laura League today, and Lucas Cram, they were friends and battled it up there right to the bitter end, man. And Hunter pulls out on the last pass or last lap and passes him, so he brings home the victory. Lucas finishes second. Logan Clampett, bad pit stop there, cost him that race, and he will finish third. Still come out of it okay, though. Good points night for him. Leading the most laps with 71 laps. Keaton Jones in fourth. Luke LaFaro fifth. Seth Knoll sixth. Joseph Lombard seventh. Tim Rogers 8th, Matt Hummel 9th, and Alec Daffin 10th. Really? That's a good time for that to pop up. I thought I had them shut off. Anyhow, Jalen Battle in 11th, Taylor Frey 12th, Daniel Falkingham will finish 13th, and he was up there and led quite a bit too. So Cesar Hernandez 14th, Dalen Gooden in 15th, Justin Egan 16th, Andrew Combs 17th, Kristen Percarpi, I believe it is, Percarpi, finishes 18th. Sean Williams, 19th. Anthony Emery, 20th. Joey Bailey, 21st. Paul Merrill, 22nd. Eric Keplinger, 23rd. Amy Corbin, 24th. John Barry, 25th. James Morgan, 26th. Josh Robin, 27th. Victor Buzak, 28th. Eric Hall, 29th, and Cody Miller, 30th. Scott Rambler finishing 31st. Zach Lindgren will finish 32nd. Michael Skinner, 33rd. Grayson Trexler, 34th. Jared Darling, 35th. Spencer Owens, 36th. Caden Henry Oaks in 37th. Landon Cardulo will finish 38th, Justin Morgan 39th, and Aaron Smith rounding out the field. I don't even think those last couple there even, well, Aaron didn't ever turn a lap. Yeah, Aaron never turned. So, all right, well, congratulations again to our winner here, Hunter Johnson, and we'll be back here next week at Atlanta, folks, so tune in next week. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it very much. What's up, Charles? Well, hold on. I don't have you open. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Just wanted to let everyone know we were doing some testing during that race, too. So it looks like we have all the bugs worked out on the new overlays. You know, we'll play with them again this week, and with any luck, you may be using them for this next race. So
cool.
Be paying attention for that.
Cool. Very cool. Yeah. Well, thank you, Charles. Appreciate that, man. I know you've been putting a lot of time into it, so, man, that's really cool. All right, folks. Well, until next time, don't forget to tune in. What time's your race later on here, Charles?
We start in about an hour and 10 minutes.
All right. Be another race coming right up here in about an hour and 10 minutes on MaxSpeedTV, folks. So tune in. And until then, stay safe.